Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. This is the story of a bandage, a very large supersized bandage which may be reappearing on the Blackpool Tower. Back to the bandage. I was just aware then that somebody was standing at the side of me here. So a shout out for Carl who watches vlogs and we just did a selfie outside the amusement, so that'll be one for your family album. Anyway, back to bandages. So is Blackpool Tower going to have another bandage, as it was always fondly known as during the day? We're going to go and have a look. We're going to go and have a look and see what's happening and what might happen to Blackpool Tower, and we will tell you the answer to the question as we proceed through the video. So if you're new in these parts, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you hit the little bell for notifications, and don't forget to sign up for your Visit Fylde Coast email newsletter. The link is in the description underneath the video. It's completely free and it's your what to do and interesting information guide. Let's go see what we can see. So here we are. Sadly, it's just clouded over a little bit, which is a shame. The sun's still there, look, you can just see it at the back of that grey cloud. But I tell you something, it's ever so warm, it's lovely. You've heard of the Forth Bridge? Well, this is Blackpool's version of the Forth Bridge, in that you get to one end of it when you're doing your maintenance. And when you finish there, you come back to the beginning and start again, because this lovely structure is 518 feet of ironwork that needs maintaining and looking after. So it's got £16.7 million worth of repairs on the way. Anytime not long. And would you believe it was between 2008 and 2016 when it was last wrapped in its bandage? The bandage, of course, being the square of scaffolding that sort of moves its way up and down the building according to the work that's going on underneath it. And there's actually a plaque somewhere on this corner here, it's there, look, just above that first door, that is the foundation stone from when the Blackpool Tower was built. And when you think it's been standing there all these years, let me see if I can read it, let me see if my glasses are good enough. Below this tablet is the foundation stone laid on the 25th of September 1891 by Sir Matthew White Ridley, and I think that says Bart MP. Not quite sure what Bart stands for. Only Bart I can think of is the Simpson character. Heathen. Unless it's bar, as in judge, might be, because it's a little T. And you can see the cracks on that wall there, look, up above the window frame. The building is beautifully restored, but it's literally like looking after the Forth Bridge, because there's so much of it. Look at all that steel work. Anyway, back to the bandage. So there's a £16.7 million programme of repairs that are going to begin, and they're doing repairs throughout, and they're removing redundant bits of steelwork, they're replacing ladder platforms, and they're repainting all of it from top to bottom. Just imagine doing that job. Just imagine doing that job. Just imagine hanging on. Just imagine me hanging on and going right up there and repainting all that with a 2-inch brush. Hilarious. And yes, the answer to the question is, it does sound like the bandage is coming back. It's going to be added and moved accordingly, depending on where the guys are working. They're going to do the intrusive bits out of season. So the bits that are being done to the tower and things like that will be done during the quieter seasons and close period. and that will protect it for the next, I don't know how many years, against the might of the Irish Sea, which of course is literally just at the other side of the road. And when that's blowing a hole and bashing and battering and sandblasting it, you can see why it needs repairing. So the answer to the question is yes, the bandage is going to be coming back. Couldn't quite get my mind around whether the bandage was going to be as big, and I don't think it's going to be there for as long. But it's better to have a bandage and have a well-maintained Blackpool Tower than have a Blackpool Tower that crumbles and falls to bits. And it's already had an absolute fortune of money spent on it. In 2022, the circus ceiling was completely replaced, and in 2021, before that, 1.1 million was spent on the ballroom ceiling. And you might remember that they did that through Bank Street is just at the other side of here, and they did the roof of the ballroom through the windows above the entrance on Bank Street, rather than being disruptive and coming through the main building. So that's the story of the bandage. You get a prize for the first person to spot it. I'm not sure what the prize is. We'll all be on the lookout for it reappearing. So I hope you've enjoyed that little video, and we will look forward to the bandage coming off. And that's before it started. Hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell for notifications, and give this video a like, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.